Welcome back to Cruel Angel Gaming. So today we're gonna be finishing up this GTO. Well, I mean, we got most of it to do. Got a few body parts, I think. By a few, I think, we got the main body and all that finished. I don't think we have any of the parts for it. I could be wrong body-wise, but I mean, but if we get all the body parts, it's fine. I just seeing what body parts I'm gonna have to buy, which is pretty much everything. It's okay. We'll finish up this motor real quick. Won't take us that long. Pretty much once we have this motor semi kind of buttoned up and everything's ready to go in, I think it'll be pretty good, I think once we get the motor done, we're gonna put that back in. We're gonna set the motor in there, and then we'll finish the suspension, or start the suspension, but it's not gonna be hard to finish it, because the suspension on this one's an easy one. But, just have to make sure that I have everything according to the list that I have made. We should have everything. I don't know if we will or not, but should, theoretically. But yeah, things can get overlooked. We often know that they can always be overlooked. But yeah, once everything on this, the motor's basically rebuilt. I just gotta finish like buttoning it up, and then make sure the oil pan, make sure all the caps, make sure everything's on the bottom. And then once I make sure of that, then I'm slapping the motor inside the frame. I don't care if it just sits there, like it'll have stuff holding the motor in, of course. It's just, the mount and all that will hold it. It's just everything else, like cross members and all that, we would have to definitely make sure, because with some of the tools that, we have, it shouldn't be too hard to make it to make it work that way, but just gotta make sure we get all your timing. Yeah, we're gonna probably end up either A, putting all the caps back on, maybe, or maybe we'll end up actually having to do that. I'm not sure. Well, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. No, I missed things when I did this list. Definitely missed things. It's okay though. Just make sure we get everything here, and then get all the other stuff we know we're gonna need. But it kind of seems like I should have had it on there, but I guess I didn't for some weird reason, because I thought I bought one, maybe? Maybe that was the issue, I'm not exactly sure. But we definitely have it. We'll get it all together. We had everything pretty much else, it seemed like. Just missed a few parts here and there, which is normal. Yep, gotta put all the caps on, which sucks, but I thought I did it already, but apparently I didn't. It's fine. It's just, I thought I did put all the caps on, and all we had to do is put like an oil pan on, But, it was just the fact that I forgot to put, finish the bottom up when I was down here. Because I put a oil filter on, it's just, I don't know what I was thinking. Don't know. Maybe I thought I had the bottom done, like, I don't know. But anyway, we'll make sure it gets together. Okay, now we can put the oil pan on, which we have 2 oil pans. Probably because I didn't think we repaired the other one. Or just on the off chance we didn't. But that's fine. Alright, now we're gonna have to try to work get that crane back over here, put this motor in. That's the plan right now. Just mainly get the motor back in the vehicle, and then once the motor's in, I mean, we have the rest of the suspension, or what little repaired to put in. So I think I might have to speed up putting it together. I mean, everybody saw it come apart, so I think we'll, yep, okay, it's not gonna be too bad of a list, it doesn't look like. We just have to make sure it gets it back up in the air, put the suspension together, and then once all of that is put together, then I'll put the interior in, and then I'll go buy body parts. It's gonna take a while to get a lot of them now, because the amount that we need pretty much the whole car. I mean, I only have the body, that's it. I don't have anything else. But that's okay. We'll make sure we get them installed before we put it in the paint booth, because I don't feel like playing mismatch parts. You know, this part is this color, this part's that color. I don't know. They might have some custom cool colors for this too. If not, I mean, we'll just have to dink around with it, I guess, at that point. Because I think we're gonna end up repainting it, but I think I'm gonna try to go for like maybe a red or maroon or something like that. It's like because this gray color is just not really that great. I'm not liking it. Like, I hate it. I hate the color that the car is painted now, so we're gonna fix that. But we'll definitely make sure that everything, you know, gets put together. I don't know, I just feel better like when it comes off this, you know, off my lift, then I know exactly that 100% the mechanical of the car is fine. Like, everything's fine. I don't see any problems, you know, everything's rebuilt. Nothing's gonna need to be changed or anything for, you know, the person that buys it, you know. They all have, you know, pretty much the whole car completed. That's pretty much it. That's the part that I hate sometimes about this, is like, I normally, if I rebuild the car in this game, like, I try to make sure everything's 100%, but I thought about trying, because I know a lot of people pull for the junkyard and then, you know, go to the junkyard more often than not, and then just get parts out of there for the vehicle. And I know people do that. I understand that, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I mean, I might do that to a vehicle one day, but I might have to really like the vehicle to have to go to the junkyard a lot. I mean, considering I put a lot of stuff in the junkyard, you know? I mean, we might have to see about doing that. Although, I'd have to make sure it's kind of an okay car to start it with. And all the ones we've been kind of getting in, even lately, is missing pretty much all the motor. Like, you know, pistons blocked, that's it. That's not really gonna help me any, you know? And the brakes, you can't repair any of them. The only thing you can repair is the caliper, but got all the rims. I'm not sure what size goes up front. I think it's either 14 or 15, I can't remember. I don't know. We'll make sure that, you know, we get it done. Alright, let's get the rear end together real quick, because that's going to be the easy part. Dang, everything for like the other side is going to have to be bought. Looks like. Dang. Yeah. I don't know, maybe one of them's bad. I didn't think about it. That's why I bought one. I usually buy a caliper just to have it. Just an extra one in case something breaks. Or something is broken, you know, and then you don't know it. But yeah, we're gonna get this vehicle together. I bet you I'm gonna have to end up changing those wheels on the front because I'm not liking the ride height, but we'll see about that. See if it will take it that way, because I think it will. Like, I think the suspension will take it. I mean, it didn't really go too, you know, beefy in the front. It just went up like one, and then, you know, only went up by one, but they might not like it. And by that, I mean anybody that buys it, because I don't think anybody that's gonna buy it's gonna like what I did to it, but I guess that's, you know, for somebody else to figure out. It's gonna be a pain in the butt, though, if I didn't get, you know, everything done. I have to make sure we get all of it. I mean, I'm gonna have to buy pretty much the whole entire other side, I bet. Except for the spring cap, because I have that. I just had to buy the spring and the cap, exactly, for that one. Yep, there goes the spring, there goes the cap. Then you got the shock. And pretty much everything else is pretty much there. But I don't have anything. I don't have anything else, really, for that. I just have all that. Nope. Okay, which one does it need? Okay, so it needs the one. Yep. It's a weird, funky one that looks like it doesn't belong on there, but it does. But it don't look like it should fit on there, but it does. And then we'll work on the exhaust, and then we'll run the we'll get a transmission on the motor, and then make sure everything gets done. I'm just trying to get all the mechanic stuff done to this vehicle. This doesn't include the bodywork that has to yet be done and the interior. Like, there's a lot of job that still got to be done on this vehicle, but we'll get the exhaust. It'll also be easy to do. Make sure she gets all together with the brakes. There, all the brakes are now nice and new. So there we go. Now we just work on the exhaust. It shouldn't take us too long. Let's see. No, I don't know if we're gonna have performance of that or not. I don't think we do. Definitely don't think we have that. We should, but I don't think we do. I could be wrong, but I didn't feel like typing it in, but I didn't see it in there. Yeah, okay. In the regular store, they probably have it, but that just kind of sucks that they didn't have it. Like, come on, man, it's not gonna take that long. But yeah, we'll definitely be done with the exhaust system soon, and then once we're all done with all that, it's just nothing but trying to get the rest of the performance parts. I think we're gonna do the rest of the exhaust and performance if we can. Like, I don't know if we can do the front section or not. No, don't think they have that. I think they have just the regular stuff. Sucks. They should, but they don't. It's like only two things are gonna be like chrome, and the rest is gonna look like crap. And then it's just the way it's gonna have to be. All right, I think we have a transmission for this. I don't remember if we do or not. Probably not, but who knows? It's hard for me to remember if we got that or not. I think we do. Might have to buy it. I don't know. I'll have to correspond with the list here. See what we need for that. Yeah, might as well put a custom one on it, I guess. Yeah, we can. I mean, I don't really see why not. I just gotta find it. Nope, 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 nope. Man, there we go. That looks better. Put the starter right in, put the drive shaft right in. Apparently I have a couple of drive shafts, which is okay. Alright. Put that other side together in the front, and then It won't take too long to put that front section together. And then once we're through with that, you know, then pretty much the vehicle will be done. Like all the mechanics have been, you know, checked over at least, which is, you know, what I like to do. But, you know, I like buying wrecks at the junkyard and then, you know, just giving them some restoration. Some of them don't need much, and this one just needed everything. Like, this one was just, like, I don't know, people stole parts from everywhere. You know, at least off the motor they did. That's what took us a long time to do. But now that everything's pretty much together, all we got left to do is lower it, at least so it's not so high, and then put the interior in that in, which is okay. We can do that. And then once all that's done, then we're good. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I like to double check and make sure I didn't miss anything. Didn't miss a single thing. Okay. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need a lot for it. Yeah, let's put some oil in it before I forget, because it's... I normally forget to put oil in this thing. Oh man. Alright. So we got some parts. Now we have an engine cover, which is good. Fender, I got the stock version of the front end because I figured it looks a lot cooler than the some of the aftermarket stuff did. Yeah, for the headlights, I just went with the stock open. Because I figured, you know, why not, but then I found out that I didn't like it, so then I switched it, but, you know. Okay, so I just need the door. And I have to change the hood, too. So that was kind of a good thing, because I had to go in there anyway to change that hood. Okay, I want the chrome here. Take that hood off. There we go. Put that on, which I'm okay with that. I think it looks pretty cool. It's coming along pretty good, though. I mean, we're not missing that much. I just put the license plates on here. It's really the only thing we had left is just to put, you know, license plates on. That's it. That's all we have left. And now that all that's done, which is okay with us, we just gotta move it. We're gonna have to move it to the entrance so that I can open up the door and actually get the interior in. Because otherwise, you won't be able to get the interior in, which is fine. Let's see. Go over there, the interior shop, see what type of seats we want to go with. Yeah. Okay, I just had to make sure that it wasn't a bench sheet. Well, it's not a... Shouldn't have it, but... You never know. So, as long as it wasn't a bench, I was just gonna put some pretty, like, good seats in there. But I just didn't know what seats to go with. I didn't have a steering wheel, so I just kind of went with a different color. Alright, there we go. I'll go with the interior in the back. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we're not doing too bad. Now it's all together. So now the only thing we got left to do is move it over to the paint shop. Okay, there we go. Now we just gotta move it over. That shouldn't take us that long, really. Couple minutes. That's pretty much good to go. Yeah. There we go. Let's see what we're gonna be. I'm not so good about the color of it the way it is now. I hate it. I'm not a huge fan of that color. But I gotta add some brightness so I can see where the heck I'm even at with the color. I think I'm gonna try to go red with it. Because I think honestly that's gonna be a cool color. Like, I definitely was looking at different colors other than gray. But, you know, it's... Yeah, I mean, it would look cool in blue. But I just decided not to go with the blue. So I decided to go with a red instead. I don't know why. It just suits the car like so well. It's, you know, kind of hard for me not to go with it. Alright, now from here it's gonna go over to the dyno. Then from the dyno it's gonna go out to our test track, which is the abandoned airport. And once all that's done, the plan is, after all that's done, we'll see what we can actually sell it for. It always seemed like, you know, how much did you make off this one? You know, this one's gonna be, we're gonna make a pretty good profit. Well, we got most of it together, which, you know, we didn't have most of the body parts, but it's kind of, you know, but I think definitely whoever buys this is gonna like it, because it's a complete car. Let's see. Yeah, we're making decent power. Definitely decent. But I figured since, you know, red makes you go a little bit more faster too, so maybe that's where some of the extra horsepower came from. Just maybe. You never know. It could have. But I don't know. It's pretty quick. I mean, it's kind of like squirrely, because the moment you like hit the gas, it just wants to go sideways. Like there's no real like stopping it. It's just, that's just what it's gonna do, which is fine, and we can probably fix that in the tuning. But I figured it doesn't really need a tune. It just needs, you know, somebody that probably knows a little bit more how to drive a little bit better than I do. But we got it up there. I decided let's try to get it as fast as possible before it scrolls out. But you know how that goes. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.